Hello, everybody. It's the Bubba the Love Sponge show after show, uncensored. Yippee-o. Oh, Bob, Shabam, I got a big one. It's pretty much just me and Anna. Lummy is in the process with Big Red of putting our annual Christmas tree together. They're the only two people that are have been approved to handle said fragile Christmas tree. Well, Big Red knows everything about this. Oh, by the way, on the Cash App, Lummy, looks like we got something. Stanley the Sniper, $10. I'm in Tokyo, motherfuckers, is what he said.
Oh, he's in Japan. I think I did know that.
Is Japan cool to visit?
That's what I've heard.
Can you visit? As an American, can you visit China?
That's different than Japan.
I see. I know that. That's why I'm asking.
Yes, you can visit China.
I'm gonna blurt out places, and you tell me, like, if you could go out there, hang out, maybe pick up some hookers. Okay.
Yeah.
That's my
sure.
So, China.
It's difficult. When I was in Southeast Asia, there was a time where I was considering going into China instead of traveling down Vietnam, and all of my friends who were from different countries, they were allowed a visa, no problem. But for me, it was like $200 or $300. Like they were trying to keep me out, and that was back in 2010.
I mean, they were trying to keep you out.
Like I could just, if you were from America, you had to jump through a few more hoops to get a visa to visit China. So I don't know if it's still like that, but back about 14 years ago.
In China,
more problematic.
Is it like really like if
But yes, you can go there.
But you can't really. Like they'll cut off won't they cut off your hand if you had like a joint or something? Like it's like some really, really strict laws.
They're a bit more stiff. It's not. I don't think it's quite as bad as Saudi Arabia or anything like that. But in Singapore, you'll go to jail if you chew gum. Like I don't know if that's what you're referring to.
What?
Yes, chewing gum is illegal in Singapore. It's a very, very, very clean city, and they want to keep it that
Stanley
way.
the Sniper just said another $10 for Bubba. I just left the whorehouse.
Oh, frig yeah. Getting that Japanese
It was
punani.
easy today. Yeah. So, like, Stanley, can you call the show? I mean, could you call the show? I better take everything off hold, first of all. How did you notice? Like, I'll just leave my phones on hold for like 4 or 5. I don't give a fuck.
I know.
I don't know. I'm not trying to put myself over, but I don't know. I don't know of any other talk show-based show that says, no, put the phones on hold. We got a bunch of shit that we can get through, and we got enough drama and dynamic, and chemistry amongst us that we don't need any fucking phone calls. In fact, most shows give out the number after every break. Mm-hmm. Right?
Yeah.
We're the only ones that don't even give a fuck about phone calls.
That's right.
I'm looking for Stanley the Sniper out of Japan.
Might be hard for him to.
Stanley the Sniper.
Oh shit! Never mind.
Are you real? No, but are you really from Japan though? Right now?
No, I'm not from. I'm in Japan right now.
That's what I meant.
You're calling from
12:27 a.m.
So you're calling from Japan right now?
I am calling from Japan right now in the Ginza district.
Now, what's your hotel room like?
I think my master bedroom in my condo is about the same size.
What do you mean?
And I'm in a really nice. So the Ginza district is basically like Fifth Avenue, New York. I'm staying in a super nice hotel. Most of the hotels here are probably about the size of your closet.
Right, but you're staying in a super nice one. What's the super nice price of said super nice motherfucking hotel?
$2,000 for 6 days.
Okay.
So $2,000 for 6 days.
2,000 US dollars.
2,000. So 400 a day. No. I don't.
Less.
Why couldn't you?
It's like $350.
Let me get my fucking calculator. How many? $2,000 for 6 days.
$2,000 for 6 nights. Yes.
That's $333 a night. That ain't shit. Now, does that include like?
Well, it's also cheaper here.
Does it also? No, I'm saying, is it also include like, free gym access, free breakfast, free whack? They whack you off.
Yep.
Free whack.
Yeah, well,
free happy endings.
No, hold
That's
on.
more Southeast Asia.
Yeah, so
you have to pay extra for that.
But will they whack you?
Oh, yeah, it's so easy.
So tell me now, did you just
I
experience?
was so just last night. Now, keep in mind, it's 12:30 a.m. here, so like I'm already back at the hotel room after messing around at the bars. But last night around this time, I was walking home from the bar to the hotel, and I had some random prostitute just walk up and swoop my arm and say, "Hey, you come with me?" And I was like, "What? Wait, what?" Like I didn't even know what was going on.
but
Someone
she-
said that was a lady boy.
Was she attractive?
Well, yeah.
Was she a lady boy? Did she have the same kind of anatomy you did?
No, I'm in Japan, not Thailand.
I don't know fucking what.
I
anything-
know. So I just said, I think it was either Lummy or Big Red said something about maybe it being a lady boy.
All right, listen to me. So she.
No. Lady boys are in Thailand, not Japan.
Okay.
I know, but they're
Clearly
actually not.
We
A lot
don't-
of them are in like the Philippines and Cambodia.
We don't know
Vietnam.
about. We don't know
Yeah,
about
but
the end
not
of fucking
Japan.
out.
Not really Japan, but
the
you never
lady
know.
boys.
You never know, dude.
You didn't have a lady boy, so let's move on. So
All right.
she comes up and says, "You go with me."
Yeah.
Joe, you go with me, Joe. And so at that point, did you tell her, "I listen, no, I got a $333 a night motherfucking suite here, baby. That's how I roll."
Actually, what I did was I looked over to my left and I saw her big, huge Jack Nigerian pimp, and I was like, "All right, I'm good. Bye."
Meaning, I don't want any.
Yeah. Well, I didn't want to get robbed because I was by myself. So.
Now, have you got any? Have you got any Japanese pussy? I mean,
just
not.
say
I
left
mean,
the brothel.
It's not safe to do by yourself. I can tell you that right now.
Like,
So
what do
you
you
got to
mean?
go with your boyfriends? Like, what do you mean?
Yeah, like how does that work?
You need to go. You need to have like a boy. You need to have like a boys' night out where there's like a couple of you dudes all together, all at the same time, getting all the chicks. And if one dude starts getting robbed, you got your boy in the room right next door that can help you.
But hold on. How do do these girls rob you, or do the big Nigerian fucking bouncer?
No, the big Nigerian bouncers rob you. The girls can't rob you for shit. I could take one of these. I could take 10 of these girls.
But
They're little.
they let the Nigerian guy in the room.
Yep.
So while you're
not in the room, but he's right outside the room. But yeah, they're gonna rob you. If you're by yourself and they know you're by yourself, you're getting robbed.
But what if you're a little bit of a bigger dude like me or Lummy?
You're fine.
Like it's
I'm a 110-pound fucking
Right.
fucker. Remember?
Yeah, I'm 275 and I've been working out. So like would they take that in
No,
account?
They're not messing with you. They're messing with me.
Yeah, they're messing with the little spinners. They're not messing with the bigger dudes. Now,
Macho Man would be okay too.
So now, yeah, he's tough. So now, what is like the going price for some, just leaving the bar?
How much for some Japanese pussy?
Me love you long time.
You're looking at like 3,000 yen.
Okay, can you do the
listen.
fucking conversion for
hold
us?
on, Stanley.
What the fuck?
20 U.S. dollars. I just wanted to fuck with you guys. 20 U.S. dollars.
Stanley.
Jesus
Stanley.
Christ.
Stanley. From now on, when we ask you prices, can you fucking tell us how much it is U.S. instead of yen?
And when you
okay?
give us distance, could you tell us miles instead of kilometers,
Yes,
please?
please.
And no Celsius either. Fuck.
You're looking at like $20 to $30 for almost whatever you want.
Primetime toys, 25.
Almost? Well, what costs extra? Anal?
Yeah, like anal.
I don't know if you want like multiple girls, you're looking at like 50 or 60.
Well, yeah, no
big
shit.
deal. Fuck, I get 3 or 4 of them.
Yeah, me too.
And have
$100 bill down.
I
you can
get
as much as you want.
I
Bubba.
get 3 or 4 of them, and I'd have the merch crick go rob that fucking Nigerian at gunpoint.
I want to scissor like chopsticks.
Yeah, you're not bringing a gun around here. These parts.
You want to scissor a chick? Is that deep
scissor
down?
like chopsticks.
No, deep down. Do you want to scissor? I think deep down you have this little. You'd like to. Like,
I don't even
maybe-
think it's that deep down.
Do you really want to scissor a girl?
Why not? Sounds like it looks like a good time.
I never knew that you would maybe be bi.
Yeah, me neither. But I decided I'm gonna
Start fucking
yeah
girls.
broaden my horizons a little bit.
Scissoring?
Sure, why not?
Is that your puss on her puss?
I think so, right?
Is that puss on puss?
That's some puss on puss action.
No.
Would that be called a tossed taco salad?
I don't know. Listen to me. How long did it take to get like how long did it get over there? Because that's me, man.
The seaweed salad.
I'm gonna have to knock myself out on a bunch of pills. I'm not gonna be able to fly regular class. I'm gonna have to fly
just another day for you
One of
in
those
the office?
One of those fucking kind that have like a little pod that you can lay down and shit.
Yep, I'm flying back in a pod actually.
But how did you fly there? Just like cattle?
Yeah, I flew here regular because there wasn't an option for a first class upgrade, but on the way back there was, and I got approved. So
How much are we talking here for the airfare?
so if you book the first pod class like right off the rip, it's like $6,000 for one way. But if you do what I did and you book the regular economy class and then opt for a waiting list for an upgrade, I only paid $500 for a $6,000 pod.
Ooh.
Really? But
Yeah.
what if
Now,
the what,
there- but
now
the
now
problem is there is a chance that you won't get it.
Right. Right. And then you're back there. Just are those literally those three little seats across the side. I mean, is that usually what it is?
Well, no. So have you ever flown international?
No, fuck. Of course, the farthest I've ever been
As
is
Indiana.
farthest I've ever been is the Bahamas. I went to Jamaica one time, maybe twice. I went to Jamaica twice. I went to the Bahamas. I've been to the Bahamas a bunch, and I've been to Canada 3 times. That's my
So like kind of.
That's
All
my
right, so
that's
here,
my
let me-
international fucking That's it.
Let me
I've
ask
never
you
I've
another
never
question.
never left this side of the hemisphere.
I know you had your own plane, but as far as like commercial flights go, have you ever flown first class like domestic?
Yes, a lot.
Okay, so most international flights, if you fly coach, the coach international flights are pretty much like the domestic first class seats.
Oh, I could do that all day.
But there is a chance that you'll
Really?
be on one of these old planes where they're not so great. Like
must
we
be on
had
an
on the
old
way
plane.
here, it wasn't so great.
So you had like a 1986 fucking Airbus whatever fuck,
Yeah.
and it was.
Now, when I flew to China, we had coach tickets, but the seats were super big. They were super comfortable. But the one that I flew to Japan here just now, not so great. It was
you
an
by
older
yourself
plane, and
there?
it just
Are you
sucked.
by yourself there, Stanley the Sniper?
No. I brought my mom.
Oh, you brought your mom.
You brought your mom and you're getting fucking hookers?
Fuck yeah, that's how Mama
No,
rolls.
she goes back to the hotel at like 7:00 at night, and I go out and.
No, hold on. And you
Oh
guys, I'm
my
assuming you
God.
guys have different rooms.
No, they're staying in the same bed,
no.
Bubba.
No, we're not staying in the same bed, but we have the same room.
All right, but is there? So fuck you,
I
Anna.
go to the whores' rooms. I don't go to my.
Oh,
back
you
to
don't-
my
but what if
mom's
you wanna
room.
bring
I
a
go to the
girl
whores'
home?
room.
Yeah, what? See, you're gonna lessen the chance of getting robbed if you go back to your own place.
Yeah, dumbass. Sorry.
Well,
that was
you
rude.
can't go back to the whores' rooms at their private room. You have to go to the club room.
What do you mean the club room?
The club. What do you mean the club room, Bubba? Come on.
You mean-
the club room? You don't go.
You mean like you're at the club and they got their own fucking rooms there?
They've
Yeah,
got
you don't go to their
they've got
house.
their back rooms.
And what's that cost you? 20 bucks?
He said, yeah,
30, 40 bucks.
30, 40 bucks. You grease the bouncer. Does he knows what you're up to? Does he stay on point like he won't let anybody in your room or nothing?
Yeah, that's why I opted out of it because I figured I'm going to get robbed.
So
Because I was by myself. If I'm on a boys trip, like all for it.
Well,
But
hold on
yeah,
now.
No, I'm getting robbed by myself.
is there a bed in the room or is it just a chair or a little couch or what?
Couch.
Couch.
I mean, it's just like it's like the dollhouse.
I understand. Do they require you to wear a condom?
That I didn't get that far.
Oh, you just got head or a jack off?
you didn't do it, I thought.
No. I didn't even want to go. I didn't
You
even
was
want to
gonna
go
get
in.
robbed.
These fucking Nigerian guys are going to take all my money.
Oh.
I carry a lot of money on me, dude.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Stanley the Sniper.
Did you pick up any Japanese?
You know what? You need to rent a lummy is what you need. Rent a fucking lummy when you go over there.
What I need to do is I need to bring my boys back over here. I already got a couple of my boys that want to come back in the summer. We're going to make a boys trip out of it. We're going to do a whorehouse night.
Clean.
Fun.
I don't think I could make it.
Did you pick up any Japanese?
Like, do you pick up now? Are all the women that you potentially could fuck? Are they all working girls, or could you like just meet like a MILF that was just out, by herself, or with a couple of regular MILF girls that aren't like necessarily sex workers that you could fuck, or is that like
And did they all laugh like
no,
this?
Unless you speak the language, you're not picking up any MILF.
they don't like Americans?
Yeah, they do.
Well, they just don't understand you. Like, you're not going to pick any of them up.
You go Nagasaki, Hiroshima? Like, I mean, do you say that shit?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
That's a good
that'll get them
pickup
real
line.
wet.
That's a good. No, hey, listen, sweetheart. Remember Nagasaki and Hiroshima? That's the kind of shit I'm bringing on you tonight, baby.
I'm bringing the radiation.
What are you? Are you just literally on vacation and that's it, or are you over there for a reason?
My birthday was yesterday, and I came here
Happy
to see Limp
birthday.
Bizkit and Hannah.
What's that? I'm sorry, Anna. Fucking completely inappropriately.
I said happy birthday. I'm sorry.
I know, but still, he was in the middle of saying something. What
My
now?
birthday was yesterday. So you remember Dropout Kings?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when you had Dropout Kings in, I flew out to Colorado Springs to watch them, and they opened for those Japanese heavy metal Japanese heavy metal girls.
Yeah, those chicks that we played. Yeah.
Yes. So when I flew out to Colorado Springs and partied with the Dropout Kings, I also saw that Japanese band. So I liked them. So I looked up their tour dates, and they were playing on my birthday in Tokyo with Limp Bizkit. So I was like, oh yeah, I'm definitely going to Tokyo to see Limp Bizkit and those chicks on my birthday. Like, I was just gonna, yep. So I booked it like literally last minute.
So what was the venue like that they played in? Was it like a standard stadium deal, or was it like a Ruth Eckerd Hall?
Yeah, it was a big theater. I'm not too familiar with the theaters that you have in Tampa, but it was probably, I would say it was kind of like the Tampa Bay Lightning Arena.
Oh, kind of like
Very
that big?
Oh, 8,000 people.
Oh, well, see, the Tampa Bay, where the Lightning play is 19 or 20,000.
Oh, okay. Well, it was half. It was half.
Right. And now,
it wasn't like the entire arena. It was like if you cut the arena in half.
Now, do these Japanese, heavy metal bitches that saw you backstage with the boys, did they, dap you up with some backstage or some stuff like that?
No. You couldn't get close to them. They had big, huge security guards. You couldn't get close to them.
Now, are they hot? Are they, do they fuck?
Yeah.
Well, now, what do you mean? How do you know?
Well, I mean, you said, are they hot? Yeah, they're hot.
Yeah, but I asked do they fuck?
Well, I don't know.
Now, are they big stars in Japan?
They're huge. There's a couple of big female metal bands over here that are pretty big.
I mean, are they like
bartenders?
Are they like Metallica big, like that kind of huge?
I don't know about that, but they're big.
And they got dudes waiting for them and trying to are they mostly young girls that like them, or are they mostly adult dudes?
No, yeah, they're super young. I don't think many of them are over 22.
What, meaning the fans or the girls themselves?
No, the girls. There's another Japanese female metal group called Baby Metal, and I think the oldest one is like 23, or I think.
Baby Metal.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that.
I don't know how I feel about Baby Metal, but I'll take it now. So now, how long have you been over there?
I got here about 4 days ago. I come back on Friday.
Right. And now, is the food like? Do they have like a McDonald's or like a fucking Bojangles or something down there?
There's McDonald's, there's Burger King, there's KFC, there's all the fast food places. I haven't seen a Chick-fil-A, but there's more restaurants here than there is anything else.
Right.
And my mom made a good point about this just earlier today, that the the apartments here are so small, you can't have a kitchen. Nobody is able to cook, so they all order takeout. So there's restaurants literally every 10 feet walking down the road.
Now, have you seen some pretty attractive native Japanese women?
Yeah, native
every 10
ones.
seconds.
What's that?
Every 10 seconds.
Like with big titties, nice little bubble butt, pretty face, little China girl
Are they
face.
like tiny?
No, they don't have big, huge fake boobs here. That's not a thing here. Dr. Dan would be broke as shit if he moved here.
They're very modest.
All right, well, I mean, motherfucker, I got you boots on the ground in Japan. I'm trying to get, I need.
Yeah.
Don't patronize me, motherfucker. Tell me what's going on.
No, there's no big fake boobs. There's no Brazilian butt lifts. They're all natural. They wear very minimal makeup, and I would say 50 to 70% of them are very attractive.
Right now, do they want out of Japan and then come to U.S. or does U.S. like a big fucking cesspool to them and they love Japan?
Nah, I mean Japan's pretty cool. I don't think any of them are really trying to leave, unless they're like in the hood. And then I haven't even been to that part yet.
Yeah, now Anna, what countries are the like Japan chicks? They want to stay put, but like what countries?
Fine.
What countries? Like, is it Thailand or Philippines?
Thailand, Philippines, Vietnam.
They want
out.
They want
the fuck out.
They want to me love you long times. They want that kind of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now have you now Stanley the Sniper? Have you
Chinese women?
Have you been over there at all?
I spent 3 weeks in China, but none of those women look good.
Yeah, I heard they're different.
Now hold on. What's the difference between China ladies and Japan ladies?
Do you want to say it or
Japan ladies are much more good looking.
Okay, but why?
I don't know. I couldn't tell you that, but I spent 3 weeks in China, and in the entire I went to 7 different cities in 3 weeks in China, and I saw maybe 2 attractive women in the entire time that I was there. And I've been in Japan for 4 days, and it's hard for me to walk around without a boner.
Really? But you can't walk up to this girl and be like, get like your iPhone.
Nobody here speaks English.
Like go to your iPhone and get like an interpreter, do the interpreter deal and say, I'd like to take you to dinner tonight.
I have a translator app. I haven't tried that actually.
And then while you're at dinner, you're like, hey, I find you very attractive. And she's like, oh.
Well,
and then
you're using the translator app to talk to him the whole time.
Then you're like, I want to fuck. Let's fuck.
But
now, Anna, I think fuck or fucking, I think that's universal, isn't it? Like language.
I think it's English.
Well, I know, but like, have sex. Sex.
I think sex is also an English word, yeah. So you could probably do I think this is more universal. Do you see what I'm doing here?
What?
With my hands.
You mean screwing?
Yeah, like the finger in the hole.
Yeah. Hey,
I think that's universal.
I've got you guys pulled up on the TV. I'm watching that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
like
probably universal.
Like head too?
Yeah, head is also. I'm not going to do it, but I'm sure.
Oh, why not? I want you to do head.
The hand bobbing up and down.
Oh, yeah.
Open
head.
palm Willie bobbing up and.
Well, Anna's taking 2 dicks, man. She was doing 2 dicks.
Well, that's bukkake is part of their culture, so.
No, you do have how much you got to pay the interpreter?
No. I have an app.
Oh, okay. Hey, Alexa.
So I either speak into it.
How do you say I want to fuck in Japanese?
Oh, wow.
Hey, Alexa. How do you say I want to have sex in Japanese?
How about you are very beautiful?
Hey, Alexa. How do you say you are very beautiful in Japanese?
You are very beautiful in Japanese is あなたはとても美しい.
Got it?
No.
There you go.
Hey, Alexa. How do you say let's have sex in Japanese?
Yeah, she's not about that life.
All right, hold on.
She doesn't like the word fuck.
Hold on. Hey, Alexa.
Say intercourse.
How do you say I want to make love in Japanese?
I want to make love
No,
in Japanese is 恋をしたい.
Goistai.
That's all you got to say is koyo stai.
Fucking nailed it.
No, I think that means something different. You have to say intercourse. Love is something different.
All right, hold on. Hey, Alexa. How do you say let's have intercourse in Japanese? Bitch ain't going with fucking. She's not going with sex, and she ain't going about intercourse.
Hey, just a pool guy just texted me saying he loves hearing me.
Yeah. Now, so when you fly back on the pod, is Mama coming with the pod too, or do you make her stay in the back?
Well, the pods are only for one person.
I know. Did Mama Sniper get a pod too, or is she back there with the cattle?
Yeah, I got her. I got her a pod too.
You podded her up.
I'm in the first row. She's in row 10.
Oh, really? Now, is there a lot of privacy in the pod? Could you fuck in the pod?
That's probably be tight squeeze.
No, there's a door that you can close, but the whole like top portion is open.
Oh,
so,
yeah. So that you'd see her bobbing her head up and down.
Mom, give us privacy.
So
Listen,
you've been there.
not,
You've been there how many nights? And have you gone?
I'm not Joe the supermarket. I'm not Joe the supermarket. I'm not going to have my mom suck my dick. That's somebody else.
Yeah,
Oh,
I know.
hey.
Come on, buddy.
That's crazy.
Now, what are you doing tonight? You got 2 more nights left, right?
You got to get some Asian punani. A little bit.
You got to get some. You got to get some Japan pussy.
Come on,
Listen,
dude.
I'm telling you, it's dangerous if you're by yourself.
I'm
not saying being in town is dangerous by yourself. Like I've been going all over town by myself.
Doesn't Japan have some very strict gun and knife rules? Like that you cannot have a gun, you cannot have a knife. Like so, these big
doesn't
thick
mean crime
Nigerians.
doesn't happen though.
These big thick Nigerians.
the cops don't even carry guns.
And how about the Nigerians?
Yeah, well, I'm a 110-pound fucking fucker. These giant.
I
jacked macho man
understand
Nigerians.
about that, but does that big jacked up motherfucker? Does he got a gun, or is he just jacked the fuck up?
No, he's not carrying a gun. He may have.
He's
a knife
just
on
jacked
him.
up. He's just fucking huge. His body is a weapon. Don't you understand?
Yes, I do, bitch. I just want to make sure that guy ain't got no fucking gun. Because if he ain't got no gun, I'll fucking take him. I'll try it.
Right, but you're not fucking 110 pounds, soaking wet.
Like, is there a lot of sizing up, Stanley? So, like, the guy would size me up and he'd size you up and he'd be like, I'm going to go for that littler dude.
He looks at me and goes, oh, yeah, let's get him in here. I could take him. He would look at you and go, well, let's get him in here, but I don't want to really fuck with that big dude.
That's right. Even I got a small wiener.
Doesn't matter.
I don't think he's sizing up your wiener.
Now, do you travel a lot around the world? Like, can you give me an update of any other, country?
I've lived on 5 continents and I've stepped foot on 6.
Well, where have you lived? Let's go through that.
Egypt, New Zealand, Scotland, probably 13 U.S. states.
And who had and all out of all the places you ever lived, who had the horniest women that wanted to fuck?
America.
Well, let him finish it.
What was that?
Yeah. No. Yeah.
All right. So out of America,
probably
what state?
Out of all the states that I've lived, probably Ohio.
Ohio's got the loosest bitches.
Yeah.
Were they the ugliest? Was there like the
No.
Oh, okay.
No, the chicks in Ohio are not that bad looking.
No, they're
Nice.
hot. You can find the right one.
And they're hungry for some dick, so that's good.
They like that dick.
Yeah.
They like that dick.
Yeah.
Yum, yum, yum.
All right. Well, listen, Stanley the Sniper. It's super cool to. After I get done with you, I'm gonna put the rest of the phone lines on hold because I don't want to speak to anybody because this is the high spot of my day, talking to you from Japan.
Awesome.
Konnichiwa.
No.
Tomo arigato.
Sayonara.
So like
Is that fucking Japanese?
Wrong language.
now are you eating like sushi rolls and eel? To bring up the eel.
Oh yeah, it's all sushi. It's all ramen. Actually, Anna, you would like the ramen bars.
I probably would.
But she would like they
the
might
ramen bars
hold
are
on
pretty good.
they may stick some eel in on her.
Fuck you.
Fuck you, bitch. You've had guess
hate
what?
you.
Guess what?
What?
Guess what?
What?
I am a full-blown carnivore. I eat meat, but I've never had fucking eel in my gullet like you have. You are tainted with eel, not me.
I've probably shitted it out by
can't
now.
say she's been a vegetarian for the last 6 months.
I hate you both.
I talk about shitting out, man. I got a problem. Have I been shitting out like you wouldn't believe? Oh, hold on.
Let me back.
Let me. What? Let me. Hold on. Slow it down. Slow it down. Slow it way the fuck down.
3/4.
Hold on. We have a problem.
Yes. 3/4
Three.
of the lights are not working at full capacity, and none of the tree lights work now.
Are you sure?
Let me.
Yes.
Okay. Now, one, I'm sure Big Red will fix the fucking tree light somehow, way, shape, or form.
He's shaking his head no.
He says
Okay.
no.
He said no. Fuck him then. So then, secondly, secondly, I gotta think that we could go buy
Yes.
some lights at Walmart.
Well, you're gonna go Walgreens.
I think or before we do that, we could go into the pantry.
I already did.
And have a snack.
and see what type of lights we have there. And you said you already did.
Yes, no Christmas lights.
And we do have those. We have those icicle lights. Have you seen those? Is that just getting a lot of extra work?
Yes, I've seen. There's a bunch of boxes of those. I can show. They're colorful, though. I know you like the white lights.
No, I like colorful lights, buddy.
Okay.
I mean, you know.
I thought you said white is right.
Well, white is right in some circumstances when it comes to Christmas tree lights. See, probably with our tree, it looks cleaner with all white lights, right?
Yes.
So are we only like maybe 10 boxes of white lights away to having a very beautiful situation?
If that, yes.
Okay. Well, do you want me to PayPal you or Zelle you some, or what do you want?
Cash App is Zelle.
What you know?
That was fine.
All right. Like, do you want to do this like on your way home today, and then we could finish? You could finish this up tomorrow.
You want to get on the mic, Big Red?
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Get Big Red on Dan's mic. Maybe we can get a better explanation as to what's really
We're
happening.
just trying to figure out when we could do it again. Like
They're
when
communicating with their eyes.
When we could do it.
Big Red, get on.
He is.
Yeah, I can do tomorrow.
Okay. Tomorrow is Wednesday, though.
Yeah, I have off all week.
Well, yeah,
nice.
you own the fucking place.
I was supposed to go fishing, but water was breaking over the causeway today, so I'm not going tomorrow.
Oh, is it pretty bad?
Yeah, the wind is really starting to kick up.
Okay. So, what would you think, Lummy? $100 in lights? I mean,
Yeah, that would be plenty. With some backup.
what do you mean back up?
More money.
Maybe like one or two boxes that we can just have in case for emergencies.
Okay. What do you mean? So you need?
Put them in the pantry. So 10 would be fine. I'm saying 10 would be more than enough.
All right. So I'm gonna Zelle you $100.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
And then if there's any, and you buy what you need to buy, or should I Zelle you like like $150?
No. 150 is too much.
Are you
could-
sure? Are you sure?
Send me the other 50.
No fucking way.
All right. It's fine.
So
No Jews over here in Japan.
What?
no Jews in Japan.
You're still alive?
I forgot.
Oh, wow.
And, Stanley the sniper, we gotta go. But when if you get some pussy, in the next 2 days that you're there,
Holler.
when you get when in the next 4 days that when you get back here, I expect a full blown report if you could.
I'll call you Monday. How about that?
Yeah, and hopefully you have a really nice story. Okay.
Pussy update.
I'm going to have a very nice story for you on Monday.
Do not disappoint.
Okay.
All right. Love you guys.
Love you too.
Bye.
Bye, buddy. Let me put these on hold.
This
Get that to clear. Perfect. All there. All right, let me hold on. All right, boom, boom, boom. Tell me if you got it. Hold on. Xmas lights. Boom. I just sent you $120.
Oh, thank you.
Tell me if you got it or not. You should be getting it any minute
Got it.
electronically.
Got it.
Boom. Now, so what happened to all the lights that we usually put up?
That's what. Yeah, they're
Junked?
They're junk.
junk.
Half work, half don't.
Yeah.
Was it from improper storage?
No, they're just cheap lights.
old.
Now, our next year, am I going to face this same problem, you think?
No, Lummy's going to buy better lights this year.
Yes.
Not the cheap ones.
No. Yeah, we bought like the Dollar General ones.
We did.
Yeah, we're gonna buy the better ones.
Okay. Well, there you go. We have that. I mean, everything else is done, right?
Yep,
Yeah,
trees
trees all the way up.
together. We got to fluff it up, make it look nice first.
Yeah, let me get to fluffing.
Okay.
He's good at that.
And
Oh, wow. That lucky flash, Big Red.
get to fluffing.
Yeah, I fluffed Big Red. Let's go, buddy.
And me and
Jesus.
Anna are going to get to fucking stepping.
All right.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, this was a great show. We got a report from Japan, the
Sure
ins and
did.
outs of traveling to Japan.
And put a sticker. Oh, you'd probably go to jail for that, actually. Maybe don't.
Bubba,
do
did you get
that.
Primetime Toys on Cash App?
Yeah, I said that earlier.
All right.
Yes, I did. Unless he's made a second one.
The 25 and 25.
No, I only got the first 25,
Okay.
so let's go with the second 25.
Primetime Toys 25.
Thank you,
Cash
bud.
App.
Appreciate it. All right, so I'm gonna. That's CD right there, because I don't know how Macho wants to tertiary tone. I better have it up. So I have pots 1 and 2 up now. Mach, you can punch me out. Appreciate y'all.